defense, 3 players setting up on the B side, and that's where the Glazerz are currently walking into.
Okay, exactly at head level, so they did assume somebody would be standing there looking for something. And just feeling confident with that. But that being said, B-Dog takes it right back. Mike is there. They could pick any other site.
Yeah. And just to add on that too, Mini Boo's another one with a Neon over at EMEA that's able to do a lot of damage. Talent and VCL that went for the Glazerz, but so far it's not looking good as TTR continues to push down. Well, that's what I'm talking about, right? The amount of util that you have. This is some great, what is it, Vision Strikers, Breach, Neon combination of bind that we currently see, but at least
like best bet too, Corey is not looking too hot at this point. I think here, this is where the risky part happens. Nobody knows where Ange is. Perfect time for them to get that 2K in, and Stellar attempting to save her. Or at least save the round.
So he's definitely ready to play this round for this game.
Oh, there are tons of util just being expended to try to counteract the play that happened. Fault line came in a bit too early, and now Drone left alone down towards backstep. Having a fight there, Soft does a good job at doing it. The Glazerz. Hey, maybe hope is not all gone yet, fans. It seems like they're still fighting back and doing a hell of a job doing so, leaving Adder by themselves. And
back with those players back on that A side, allowing Zachary to lurk around and push forward and drop Adder.
Take what's used here.
B-Dog has a rolling thunder on top of that. Might use it right away. Boom.
Oh yeah, it works out perfectly too. Gives Corey some leeway in pushing themselves onto the site, but Drum just behind. Takes that one out. The Glazerz finding themselves some sort of retake.
But they don't have Spike.
Yeah, Spike not down. The Drone might actually be able to create a clearing. It doesn't do anything. No damage or anything. So it's up to Zachary to try to push themselves onto the site with Riku. But of course,
one enemy
got a lot to play with here. Riku does a good job at eliminating one. So the 1v1's one out. The 1v1 here taken away by Adder. So a 3K to play with in this round alone as well. Ultimate after ultimate neural theft to give away as to where these players might be, but B-Dog down. Especially now, no utility allowed to be used, so they can't even use the Nightfall. They need to push themselves in.
Yeah, you're not going to use it with the lower buy that you have, especially the bodies that you lost to. You're just trying to catch them as they're trying to scale up. Nobody's really playing inside the site when TG was executing towards the C site. Just trying to do some econ damage here. Works out for a bit. There's only 3 players left alive, and Drone low on HP. Almost could have had that one on Drone. Now they can ult to get information. They even ult to stall them back, and then they'll stall them even more into a B split with these trips.
And it's beautiful. Both at the same time, the paranoia comes in to try to preoccupy, or not preoccupy, just find anybody else that might be going in for some sort of refract potential. Seems like there now. Riku can't do anything. Slight discourse already happening though. The smoke propped up. Try to give some space, but it seems like here a bit too aggressive.
Spike down A.
And I mean, the Glazerz don't really need to push this hard, but
that with the hat, so they now notice that TTR has passed. Back Drone with an attempt. Redemption, connection. Adder falls, and a plant comes in for TG. And now Corey's alone. Thankfully, to tap right away wastes that suck.
You're nothing.
There goes the first. B-Dog managing to find Riku on that lure. Now they're taking out almost everybody they can. You'd think that working out the extremities would work, but I think TTR were flat. And a little bit easier. They still do have a suppression to be thrown out by Precision. Not that utility is going to be too big of an issue here, especially with the damage being made. Majority of it with the pistol alone. Now there goes Precision's location. They're just seen. They're hurt. Corey shuts it down.
Huge right now. They mosh early towards C main.
Crash is ready.
Okay, Riku. This is what works best.
And just smile. You're a kind of camera. 3 players walking in while you're even trying to invest into your Thrash. There's that first one detained, but Adder's still in the sight.
Oh, okay. Adder's been
2.
crazy with the Sheriff. Second one already coming down. That's got to be beautiful. Neural theft as well, just to add on icing to the cake. They're not going to be able to get the third, though. Flash coming in a bit too aggressively there. It seems like Stellar, regardless of the run and gun, can't seem to find the shots either. Coming through from the Glazerz, and they're ready to fight Dizzy. Available for Riku. They just need to get past Adder at this point, and they have.
See how it works?
Yeah. It's not working out, honestly, for the not for the Glazerz, for TTR.
Yeah, B main, he couldn't really break it to give his position away to help out the rest, so that plan was foiled. Utility, everything was so great. Again, it's the Cypher so far from Adder and Zachary.
Works out perfectly. If they feel as though things are getting out of hand, B-Dog readily available. Some sort of counter to that precision. Nice move shots. They've taken out the one. Rolling Thunder now expending itself, but Zachary's safe. At least at this point, they've haven't really taken too many players into that Rolling Thunder regardless, but it's Corey to fight back. At least 2 players now. They're finding some sort of difficulty. 4 bullet flip. And the reload comes in. Around the back comes Adder, but it's Zachary to keep it.
Last player standing.
Now at least the 2v2 situation. Corey not letting things go in the fault line to take. Crosshold, they know and just slowly working themselves up. Oh no, this is just, it's impossible. A crosshold, big L, there's so many angles to watch. And upstairs, and we did with a beautiful blind. Doesn't actually play off the dissipation of the smoke coming in quick, but still regardless, we did. He tried to find one, didn't work out.
Enemy remaining.
And it's Adder to take away. At least the cleanup happening from TTR and its drone.
1 enemy remaining.
Left alone with a slow workup down towards site. From B-Dog.
Impressive wiring.
Does not help out too much, but halfway through.
Allowing a chance for drone to move up and help for the team.
They can't do anything about it. Outer gets
enemy
completely
remaining.
stunned, and now it seems like the Glazerz moving themselves up onto the site. But it's up to Weeded to try to reel things back in, yeah, and not going to be able to do so.
Instantly stunned, and he's stuck in a tree with a rocket, and a paranoid pushes him away. Dude, that's a big W. That's a huge W. So Riku, they had enough. They push out towards B main and kill B-Dog.
That's not feeling too good, though. Okay, now Tether actually doing some of the work, but yeah, regardless, pistols. Either way, I mean, still managing to collect some of the picks there, which is surprising enough. 2 Vandals on the side. Body shot on the side of Zachary. Of course, no noise heard. This is great.
1 enemy remaining.
Managing to pick out the one. This should be around that Zachary can run away with, but the timing working in favor. It'll eventually we'll start to understand that, but the round beginning again. TTR. And Core's looking for something big. Of course, getting shut down by drone this early on, man, that's gotta suck. And again, that was gonna be such a huge entry if they could have run away with something, but a refrag. Left down to Stellar, yeah. And also Prowler still readily available. So the backside, yeah, precision. There's no way they can.
Go here.
Oh, Adder's hiding.
Huge.
There's so much to utilize there. With the util alone, the Glazerz just don't care about how this round is going to go. Precision's trying to cut off any sort of choke point. It seems like Corey making away first hand with a stinger. I don't know if going up the stairs is going to be the best bet. Yep. Especially now with Thrash slowly working its way back up. Not going to be able to recollect it though. Stellar, so the initiator gone. At this point, it really is just a game of if Corey can find drone. Yep, before they find him. It doesn't matter. Found out Riku making the calls to get themselves onto the site, and no util to be used, and it's we did down towards the front site to find something else, and maybe the next up to this 2v1 situation. And if they can hold on just long enough, it will be done, but it's we did to shut it down. And a 3K to end off. TTR, they found themselves at 13-11.
First blood. Good start.
Here.
And they've gained some information on the first that might be 3 players down, but Precision is feeling confident regardless of that.
Of the A site, that confirmed that there was still somebody
left.
playing towards B. So nobody rotated out.
1 enemy remaining.
Working hard, getting kills.
And they're just waiting for the minute mark to hit for TTR. There's a flood of util. Pain shells to keep him at bay.
Yeah, beautiful nade too. Actually zoning these players in. It leaves Drone with a 2K. That works out perfectly
planted.
if you're the Glazerz.
Well, whatever happens here is that TG are just going to try to trade out. Weeded continues to be a threat right now. Where he should always be at a one and done, yet always manages to get 2.
Taken out through the smoke. So it's up to Riku and Drone to hold majority of the site. That's 75% still in their pockets, but it's Weeded to slowly open things up.
And I like this, the buddy system that they have on the flank. Because you have no more util for position, Yeah, there you go. Never mind.
Didn't get it, unfortunately. The plan didn't work out. Double flash. Corey is just spraying it down, hoping that they can keep it intact, but it doesn't seem to work out that way. It's Stellar. Instead, TTR somehow managing to just hold things down. And again, being on the attack seems slightly better for them. And over the top, there it goes. The Glazerz runs away with nothing, which might be good for TTR. This might be the moment for them to again find a way to bring that point back. 4-2 is the dream, but it seems like it's not going to come easily. The Glazerz still somehow finding every single player inside of TTR. Yeah, though 3v3, B-Dog now diminishing those numbers. There's absolutely no util to utilize anymore. At this point, no Viper util, everything set down on the B site, and Zachary slowly working themselves up to 70 health.
Not too sure why Entro's P goes. This is gonna get hurt at least by Adder. He can start throwing Seekers so that he can try to delay a little bit more. So that Ange wins this fight in Hookah. This is great for them so far.
The Glazerz with the yacht being brought out. Coach is definitely not expecting it. And now especially with a showstopper readily available in case things start to go wary. It doesn't seem like that's going to be the case already. Everybody getting taken down, and it's B-Dog. Like, they need one more pick before they take this rotation. I think that's what they're looking for here. Eliminating this one player is going to leave them in 1v2, give them a better chance at playing that post plant, but 34, but the flank is the issue. Viper set down, about to fight Stellar. I don't think Anch knows, but they still managed to make the shot happen. This is huge. They can sandwich this play in. And quite possibly find a little bit more space on the defense, but the head of Riku being found out just by the Dizzy alone.
One enemy remaining.
They can't seem to find the shot, although regardless, the flank's still capable of putting in the work. Anticipation of the smoke not coming in just yet, actually using that smoke to try to funnel in Ange, but Ange not following the rules.
There you go. See, he tries to go towards the showers and then gets denied right away by a decoy. Someone hits that shot.
Right away, but it worked out in the end. Oh, I actually, for a second, I'm not gonna lie, I was also tricked by that decoy. This going to be Zachary. Can't seem to find the shots, though. The smokes are gonna make this difficult. Especially the fact that everything has been planned. They just need to wait for the perfect moment.
She's still gunning for you.
B-Dog just did not care. Either way, they're still gonna try their absolute best to get somebody down before something happens. Some of the damage made on Precision, and it's up to Stellar and Corey at this point. Make something happen! They saw Zachary, but they still managed to let it go. Stellar, though, the one tap! Looking for the next, and it's the 3K Simple clutch!
Scout as well. 2 sets of footsteps with a dog, a flash across, a force of TP, and the rest are now moving forward.
Blinded.
Corey takes one. Starts off with the lead. Feeds into the ego of Manny. It seems like, yeah. Okay, Paint Shell trying to back out the player of Stellar, and that they must do. It is going to be pretty hard for TTR, playing together, though, managing to get the both.
Someone's there.
And absolutely no util to utilize Riku and Zachary. Instead, he's having to rely on that aim with 2 players peeking them around the corner. It's going to work out too well. Right click needed. Zachary does it, and they find that 7-6. Spike's still settled down. Not gonna look for his home yet, though. B-Dog gets a beautiful 2K just to keep things going for TTR. A quick Zenny flawless.
Footsteps that went out towards the tower next. Somehow we get an early crash, a push here. TTR wants to run the pace on defense.
Spike down.
Running the pace they are, honestly, TTR are not playing around anymore. They're shutting things down so early on for the Glazerz because they know they can win out these fights. And that's exactly what they'll do. The drone just allowing this to happen. The distance away location outside of TP, so there is going to be majority there. TTR. However, dissipation of the smoke there, but then again, not able to get any sense of precision over TTR. You've only been able to take out 1, so for the price of 2. Definitely looking at things a bit negatively here. No flash to be said, but it's Ange to take the shot off of B-Dog, and Corey's ready to try to peek the angle, but a 3v1, and I don't think they know it.
Brimstone down.
Yeah, TTR, only way to win this up. If they can manage to take this half, yeah, regardless, it's, yeah, if it worked, I mean, there's no need to fix anything.
Blinded.
Oh, they're going for it. They did not want anything to change. They don't.
A little bit of a half buy that they had on that too with the classics and 2 guardians, and managed to get 2 out of that. They're pretty happy.
I'll handle this.
Corey backed off. Done with the situation, so dimensional trick pops up to try to. I mean, really see if they can reposition themselves, and that they do, but leaving things in a 1v2 and Stellar not even near.
Thrifty.
Alright, there comes the decoy, now Showstopper. Making its way down. And a good read into what that decoy was, but Vito knew. They needed to race that angle, they weren't expecting it. As a matter of fact, but even then, Dizzy still pushed out. Oh my goodness, they're just piling in, but even with the right click, TTR somehow are bringing things back.
Corey was getting blocked by B-Dog and said, screw it, I'll just run back and try to get a classic kill and got one. And Adder gets a kill, another one, a headshot, and oh my god, no, tell me this is gonna happen again.
Orbital strike. Even then, they're still gonna try to rush this.
Open up the
not the best bet. They push themselves out of action, and even then leaving a crack for Adder just to peek through.
Lasers are full committed now towards the A-site plant. Seekers coming out from the TP.
To my world.
And a pit comes out for a full.
Going down.
Yeah,
And going.
a
Yeah.
very early molly there just to allow here the Viper to get in position towards tree, and now they play post plant lineups, which they should be fine now.
Yeah. Up ready though. Okay. Jiggle peek coming through. Thought drone was gonna make it, but unfortunately not. Defusal there, and it is going to be
Blinded.
possibility for
enemy
Precision
remaining.
to run away with this one. Ange and Precision working together to take TTR down.
So keeping Weeded at bay. Now you have to focus more lineups.
Oh, the flash is great. And Zachary run away with it though. Again, match point, and that's the issue though.
Attackers
That being
win.
said, that's going to be a victory from the Glazers, and they're still in the running. The possibility, great suppression, and actually offsetting where Zachary was. So whatever plan they had, still definitely intact though, but it's easier there. Easier said than done. Drone with a 3K to start off the round, and it's looking perfect. Zachary does miss out on the shots though, so TTR.
Maybe even double swing towards Snowman. Where Riku's currently waiting. Oh no, just saw.
One enemy remaining.
That's a little troll. That's a little troll. Scaling up towards the A side, trying to get a plant down. No outlaws, but Zachary does have a mark. Oh my god, how does he get it?
Oh my goodness. And Rika was ready for it too. That's the thing that sucks.
Lineups. So the more TG are waiting right now for the retake, the more this is GG. And TTR will be able to win a Thrifty again with Adder getting that kill.
There.
Oh, they're pushing up though. Ange is just ready to try to deny any sense of
Player standing.
post-plant potential
One
that they're
enemy
looking for.
remaining.
But then again, like you said, 1v1, Weeded actually doesn't
Concentrate,
have any
Silva.
util left, but regardless of that, a jiggle peek forward, they need to hit the shot, and the
Oh my
time
God, they did it.
is already done. Paranoia to clear out the left-hand side, so they know where to target. But Weeded pretty quick on trying to gain some of the high ground. But it is drone, so at least back these players off. It's good on PTR. I mean, they had a good entry. Nothing.
That's okay. Good delay here.
Spike
There's a big
planted.
flank going out from Precision. And you delay the plant, and that allows Precision to get that backstab on Stellar.
Yeah, Riku.
One enemy
Precision
remaining.
still having so much util to utilize. Very, very low. And at this point, looking for it too. They're just spraying it down with the op, hoping they can get one. I thought they were going to hit it again. Actually not. Waiting on
Spike
pulling the
planted.
trigger just to find another one of the Glazers and allow some sort of reposition to come through. Again, the op retake. Yeah, going to be pretty hard.
Under that bridge. Oh my god. All right, lucky spray. Pop down.
Still moving forward to Rico. They are not
One enemy
get on
remaining.
site there. But it seems like we did just fighting back and the 2K to clear things up. So TTR, the way that the wave dissipates as well. So definitely working out in favor. For Decay, not going to do
planted.
too much. Zachary goes down. And that will
Even a lockdown for me is kind of wasted at this point. They don't have to use it for the lockdown, they'll just use it for the defuse.
Oh. I didn't actually get somebody detained there. So Hunter Fury doing a lot of damage and great great shots coming through from We Did. Honestly, I'd buy it if We Did was selling whatever he's selling. Here comes Drone, though. Actually taking out Ange. I'm surprised they didn't spray that sooner. Oh, wow, and peeking over the head, too. So, still kept... It is keeping that Viper's pit.
This is nice, though. Keeps the pit up, and look at Zachary. So they funnel players towards this B side. They're understanding the lead from sometimes the default is towards B. He gets full push towards the A side, and now you're forcing players to move in towards middle. Oh, no. Okay, thankfully.
Spike down.
Thankfully that happened. They got spiked down, and the last two are alive. Down towards orange.
Enemy remaining.
The timing on that one, because and go for a B side plan. And it's up. And here's the attempt.
30 seconds left.
Oh, the shots gave away the location. Corey up in the smokes being there. I don't think Ange knows B-Dog is there. They feel kind of secure with this.
One enemy remaining.
They shouldn't feel any sort of hope.
But this could still get picked up by Corey, and it could just full ult into an A site using Corey
We did owe no respect to that. Yeah, honestly, that's got to be...
Let's go back to B. They'll get an ult on top of that. This is just times of wasted. It doesn't really matter at this point. Yes,
Enemy
delay
remaining.
for a couple of seconds. Information's there after precision. Gets picked up by We Did.
Oh, and that was perfect. I thought We Did have that, honestly. The crosshair on the head, but Team Pro was not letting that go. The angle being taken away by Corey now. Just waiting for the rotation to come around the back, and they are met with the turret, so they know, okay, there's at least one person flanking the angle. I don't think Rika really knows what definition is this flank. How hard it's going to be. It seems like their Stellar gets taken down. We Did slowly working themselves up with a 3v3 situation. Now Corey finding some way to sandwich in. Okay, first one down. This is great. They're clearing the angles, splitting out these 1v1s.
Last player
now with
standing.
the defusal there, they've taken it down to half. It's up to Zachary to try to
enemy
fight
remaining.
this. Headshot down. And with 22 health left, okay, the smoke up.
Well
They know. Yep, they have it. They're good. And they're set for. No.
Actually, it's not done.
Actually, yeah.
It was well
Okay.
done, at least. I was talking about the cloudburst for him to reposition, but...
It all works out. I see the vision. Oh, man. Adder doesn't need vision, to be honest, to see anything. It seems like here, regardless of whatever they're aiming for, they're still going to be able to get some of these fakes. B-Dog in an unfortunate position with TTR slowly moving themselves up. There goes the next one, and down they go. TTR.
In the kills. Trying to give them a little bit of hope. Scaling up towards green with a bit of util, and it's time for TTR to do the opposite. To push out towards A. Win that first fight, sorry, over to Zachary, but at least he gets traded out.
Poison orb.
Oh, Ange. Knows We Did is there. Most definitely. Yep, seeing the elbow just peek out. And that's going to be enough flash that could pop through from Corey, but the reality of it is it's too risky.
One enemy remaining.
There it comes. Yep, already taken down.
Keep going
It's up
for
to
it.
Adder.
Keep making it expensive. The more damage you make against your opponents, the difficult it is going to be for TG to bring this comeback.
This is great. So much use of this expended out to TTR. They have no way. Okay, maybe a way. Somehow Adder manages to run away with a shot with the Sheriff
We've going
alone.
to use Pit, isn't he?
Oh, that might actually happen. Honestly, best bet for them too, but the ping's still there.
Especially with that kill.
So much just given away, and the only thing they have to play for left, nothing. They've utilized all of their snake
Oh, no,
bites.
it's half.
At this point, especially with it being half down, and it would have been perfect to use the snake, the Viper's
Last
snake.
player
It would have
standing.
closed out the round.
Don't interrupt.
They just refuse to. They want to play the aggressive way, and that leads to punishment. TG.
Back in the second half.
Head peeked out. Great shot up Corey. Now to Shuri as well. This is icing on top of the cake. They still somehow manage to get the next. And this is beautiful information, though Flash comes out. Team play.
Silence.
Friendly fire, but maybe not B-Dog. It just lures them back in. And Riku did not know what to do. And already it's leading into that 2v5 scenario. Straight through the smoke. And up top, it's done.
Defenders
The TTR,
win.
they learned from their lessons. And they're ending things off with this ending flawless. This has to feel good. Finally running away